Race 1, Colin Via, a first pole of his career and a first for the Netherlands. Jose Antonio Rueda is your championship leader in second. Last time out, Kiko Giles and Steve English taking you through the action. This is the first of 5 action-packed races here.
But for the junior GP riders, this is a place where they need to perform well.
But now we go, race 1, we're into it. Good start from Colin Via. Also from the middle of the front row, the 2 Asmar teammates almost collide. That was Farioli and Alonso, who's up to second from 4th on the grid. But it is your pole man who's got the whole shot, Colin Via. Inside the top 5, all cleanly through, Steve.
Yeah, it was Becaris as well, making those moves down in towards turn 2, but certainly for Becaris.
Through turn 1, everyone looks like there's safety through. It's very, very difficult through this part of the course. Jose Antonio Rueda straight into Via's already alongside Rueda. Will he do him in the braking area? Yes, he will. And David Alonso thinks I'm going to have a bit of that.
There's good move from him on the number 18 to get himself up into those top 5 spots.
Rueda straight for the lead at turn 5. That's the Cito Pons corner. You can do that on the opening lap.
It's just a little bit more manageable out there than what the Hondas have. Certainly for Rueda, we've seen him look a little bit scruffy the last few laps.
Rueda straight back into second there. Almost there has been a red flag for whatever incident or whatever problem there is. And if you lead at that point at 2/3 race distance, it is a full race win. It's 25 points, and Rueda won that 4th straight victory around him. So the number 95 of Via doing a very good job, whilst Rueda is eager to lead this race from the front. We said earlier, Steve,
for Colin Via out in front, he's chasing his first podium. David Salvador in the 38, second in the standings. He's chasing his first win in Junior GP as well. So for these riders at the front, there's a lot still to play for, and that's why you're seeing Rueda on the 99 under a lot of pressure.
This would be something a bit special if Via can hold on to this. We've got 5 and a bit laps to go. They're coming through the final sector. Yeah, and Via is doing a great job here. He's kind of taken over the mantle of Rueda. Rueda was looking very good at the front. Now Via's looking very good at the front, albeit, but he's also in a big scrap here with lots of riders. We didn't do here to get the move done into the last corner. I think we're seeing a dress rehearsal, maybe? No, not this time. But how crucial is turn 12 into turn 13?
Yeah, it's really all about exiting the stadium section from turn 10 really well. If you're able to do that, you carry your speed, all that momentum. See a little bit too much momentum there for Via. It's going to open the door though for the 99, but he chops straight back across the front of him. Burton, who's feeling a little bit brave in the last lap.
Salvador's feeling brave now. That was at turn 6, couldn't get the job done. Rueda takes a bit more of a sweeping line in, still gets it turned, but carries all the speed out.
At the rider making a bit of a difference, using the slipstream for the riders around them, setting up moves down in towards the last corner or even into turn 1 if you want to try and make the move. But certainly with 4 laps to go, you'd expect to see.
He isn't, and that's that. He's in 8th place. Keep an eye on him later on. This is back at the front then. The number 95 of Colin Via for Farioli. He hasn't shown that kind of performance coming into this season, and it's consistent, if nothing else. It's like you said, Steve, keeping the powder dry.
Yeah, what's interesting is though that pit board we saw, that was for Rueda and the team just reminding him that he has a track limits.
Going right into the final part of this race. A little bit wide, but he gets the line back. We're in the last 2.5 laps now, and Colin, he's built up over the first 3 rounds of the year, so he does want to protect that if he can. Coming down into turn 6, this is the Danny Pedrosa corner. As a win, well, that would be something brilliant, but Salvador wants to do something about it.
Yeah, he's got a couple of wins in the roof.
The Keanu actually won a British Talent Cup race at the start of the year, so it's in the blood.
Force the other riders to try and go around the outside of him. He wants to make sure that he's protecting that inside line in the run into 6.
Rueda can't get up the inside of Salvador. Yeah, he is very, very calm on the bike as well. Stu came up the inside. That was Angel Piqueras, the 18. Run it a bit. Wilford was riding excellently in Estoril when he had the big crash that he's still not back from. We wish Sam Wilford all the best. We know he's getting better and better. In the Junior GP class, we're coming into the final corner for the penultimate time. Rueda wants to put himself in a prime position on the last lap. Can't get it, so he tries the outside instead. Can't get it done there. Coming through turn 7, Via still leading Salvador. Salvador at this point in time would take Steve.
Rueda really strong on the brakes. He tried to make that move into turn 1 and just carried him a little bit wide. That's what opened the door for Salvador.
Crucial, you've got to keep the speed rolling right the way through this to get the run on the back straight, if you can call it.
He's got a bike that works really well on the brake point into there. That's where he's going to try and make his move.
Third, Via somehow comes out of all of that. He went into it third. He comes out leading now, but they still might be out. into the last corner. Jose Antonio Rueda doesn't want to wait that long. He's still on the inside. He was fast all the way through this race. Rueda tried to get through. Oh, big crash, Salvador. That's a turn. He gets caught up with the bike as well. Hopefully he's okay. He's going to have this. I can't see a way through. Via, is he going to hold on? It's only a short burst to the line. Colin Via hasn't had a podium. The Netherlands has never had a win, but they have now. A new star is born. Colin Via takes victory ahead of championship leader Jose Antonio Rueda and Angel Piqueras. Angel Piqueras, 2 Spaniards on the podium. It was a great race all the way through. Switzerland's Noah Detweiler coming home in 10th. David Carpe, expect him to come on strong as this season progresses. It's his first year in the class. He was 19th. David Salvador crashed